What's up, y'all? Good afternoon. It is, what is today? April 28th. The month is almost over. Let me sit this up so y'all can see me. Real quick, let me see if I can spread this out more. It won't go out anymore. Okay, whatever. Just ride with me right quick. Be here, be present with me, okay? The energy that I felt this AM was feeling ready to do something, but not knowing what it is you need to do. I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, but it almost felt like you're like change, like you're ready for change to happen, but you're not sure exactly on how to initiate that change to start. A whole bunch of cards just fell out and put those back. Almost in a sense of like, the thing I heard this AM was knowing the difference between an illusion and a delusion. And thank you, God. And what your path, thank you, God. Okay. We got some cards that came out already. What your path you're meant to come on or go on, right? Y'all can't really see, but I just want to share y'all. So we got some cards here. I don't read reversals, so I'm just gonna tap in with the energy what I got. Sorry, y'all. We got 5 cards here, and they all just kind of flew out, and I don't know what order they came in, so we're just gonna talk about them and tap in real quick. Okay, hopefully I'm already 2 minutes in, so hopefully I don't take too much time. Yes, I feel, so we got judgment, right? Judgment meaning something is, when I hear judgment, I feel like something is finally working in your favor. Something is finally going the way you intended it to. And maybe on the flip side, maybe, thank you, Spirit, maybe judgment is not necessarily it going the way you intended it, but going in the way divine has intended it to go. That's the card we have here, judgment, okay? We also have the Knight of Pentacles coming in, right? Pentacles representing material things. Someone really, and I was thinking that earlier, and I didn't even see that on here. I will talk about it in a minute. Knight of Pentacles. Knight, which is so interesting because I was talking about how the English spelling is so strange. And we have a family group text, and I put in the text that it's crazy how night and night, like this night, and then night, sleep time night, like when you go to bed at night, how they're spelled exactly the same. And the only difference is the K, which is still silent when you say it, right? And I found it interesting. It popped up, Knight of Pentacles, someone coming in, and they're not coming in fast. I just heard slow and steady wins the race. This is not that card that represents that, but he's not necessarily going full speed to get anywhere. He's kind of like, I have what I need to move forward. I have the tools, maybe the resources that I have to move forward. A black horse could be significant, okay? The Two of Wands. When I see this card, I immediately think of the number 11. Just meaning that you're on the right path. You're headed in the right direction. The world is in your hands. You see that? He is looking forward. He's not looking back. The Two of Wands. And then we also have the Justice card, Remember earlier I said judgment, right? Justice, meaning I just keep hearing something is finally working in your favor. It may not seem like or feel like it is working in your favor at this moment. Even as I'm sitting here talking to you, you're probably like, whatever, what is she talking about? But I trust and believe something is working behind the scenes to work in your favor, to go to help align your path. Okay? And the reason why it's working in your favor is so you can no longer have to worry about carrying these 10 of wands. You can put this burden down. You can, maybe things will come a little bit more at ease now. There's no more of you carrying the weight, carrying the burden, carrying everybody else's issues. Okay? You see this guy here. He doesn't have 10 wands. He has 1 wand in his hand. And he left 1 behind. All right. So let's tap in real quick. See if there's some shadow. You know, a full moon is also coming in this week on May 1st. They said it's a full moon in Scorpio, meaning something is coming out. A truth is being revealed, they say. Maybe it's a truth within yourself. Maybe it's something within the circle that you're in. Something you may have been working on. Maybe you'll finally get the information you'll need to know how to press forward, move forward. I just heard it's been a long journey. I just heard I'm ready. Thank you, Spirit. Feel like someone's been very patient, waiting on their justice, waiting on their judgment, waiting on somebody else's judgment. Maybe you felt like something hasn't been fair, right? That's why the Judgment card is here, because you have been the one having to carry things. Anything else? Thank you, Spirit. 3 more cards came out. We're going to take those just so I won't keep y'all too long, okay? Look, we got 3 cards here. First one that came out, breaking mental chains. Old belief systems can keep you stuck. Be willing to challenge and rewrite them. Okay? Old ways of thinking cannot go into whatever you said you're ready for. Because I heard I'm ready. Whatever you said you're ready for, you can't take how you're thinking now into the new age, the new world, the new way of doing things that you're going to be tapping into, okay? The next card that came up, red, could be significant also, the color red. This card came out as well. These are things like within ourselves that we probably need to pay attention to, okay? Stories we tell ourselves. Are you narrating your life through a lens of limitation or empowerment? Interesting. And then the last card, self-sabotage awareness, where you are unconsciously blocking your own growth. Identify the patterns. These are all things of the mind. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Again, these are old ways of thinking, okay? And I said earlier that you're ready for something, but you're not sure what to do. I was even myself questioning, asking God. I said, God, you know, I know what it is I want to do, right? But I'm not sure if that's what I should be doing. Because a lot of times I feel like we have this idealism of what we feel we should and shouldn't be doing in this moment, where we should be at, how much money we should have at this point in our lives, et cetera, et cetera. So when I was questioning asking, because I was like, I want to make sure that I'm not sitting here being delusional and going after something that's really not aligned with me, right? Because God will bring what you're aligned with, right? But at the same time, I also don't want to ignore the fact that there may be something I am supposed to be doing that I'm ignoring, and I'm not doing it because I haven't broke those mental chains. I'm still thinking in the same patterns, the same ways as I was before. And again, the stories that we're telling ourselves, am I telling myself that am I good enough, right? To do X, Y, and Z, or whatever it is I'm attempting to accomplish? Or like, do I believe it, or do you know? Belief and knowing are two different things. Can you clarify, Judgment, Spirit? Oh, hold on. All right, we got one card here. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles, Spirit. We are more powerful. Thank you, Spirit. That just fell out. Yep. We are more powerful than we think. We just have to tap in with ourselves, right? Not the external things. If you do tap into anything external, it should just be Mother Nature, right? Father, Mother, God. But we shouldn't be tapping into other people's lives or what they do or what they don't, like whatever that may look like. But sorry, I'm hearing a lot of stuff right now. Give me a second. Oh, something just fell. We're going to take it. 2 more, Spirit, please. 2 of Wands and Justice. 2 of Wands and Justice. And then we're going to pull some angel numbers. I'm going to let y'all go. Not knowing what to do, but knowing what they want to do. I don't feel like I'm alone in that. I feel like there's a lot of us. Thank you, Spirit. A lot of us know what we want to do. We know the life we want to live. We know the environment we want to be in. We know all these things. And a couple of things are missing. One, a lot of us don't know how to get there. How do I get to that place? Some of us are fixated. I speak for myself. I've been kind of fixated. How do I get from here to there? Like, how do I know that's what I want, but how do I get there? Like, what steps do I need to take? And now I was also saying, I know I'm supposed to be, we all are supposed to be experiencing or enjoying our experience to get to the life that we essentially want at the end of the day. One more card, please, God. But sometimes in this moment, a lot of us, at least, especially over the past 7-8 years, it's been like, I'm so thankful I'm still here, because a lot of us have really been through a lot of turmoil. Thank you. A lot of turmoil. So it hasn't really felt, the experience itself hasn't felt great. You've progressed up until this point. These past 7-8 years have been progressive for you. However, it hasn't really felt like progression externally because your environment hasn't changed the way you see it to be. Okay? Let's clarify these cards. Okay. We got here, Judgment. Have faith. Okay? And I think this card came up last time. Somebody is really struggling with their faith. Maybe you're asking for something and it's not happening. I've been there. Oh my God, I have to do another video. Like, attempting to manifest things into your life and things are not happening like you say. So now you're questioning yourself, you're questioning your gifts, you're questioning where you are in your life, you're questioning everything. But Spirit, God, our guides are saying to have faith. Okay, now is not the time. Now is not the time for your faith to be wavered. Okay, now is not the time for you to question if this is really going to happen for me. You have to know. I'm not going to say believe. You need to know it will happen. You need to know, and what I say will, what will happen is what is best for your highest good. I'm not at liberty to say if that what will be in your highest good is going to be good or bad, because I don't know what has transpired in your life. But Spirit has, our guides is saying to have faith. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet still you must do exactly that, because you have faith. Your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you could never imagine were possible. Okay? Open up. Someone's like a freaking lock. They're locked down. Their walls are up. They're guarded because of past experiences. These 7-8 years have really put you in a state of mind, okay, to where your wall is up and you're not really open to even receive the things, judgment, the things that God, divine, is calling into your life. You got to open up, release that aspect of you, okay? You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls and to trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up, okay? Maybe someone's in a relationship. Something hasn't been quite aligning the way you hope. All right. Also, pay attention. Okay? Pay attention. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to the signs you're being given, both the subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. Look, me deciding to take a lunch break, come on here, speak about the things that the conversations I was having with God, and now I'm on here because it hasn't left my spirit. It's been still in my spirit. I was even journaling about this feeling of feeling ready to do something, not something just crazy, but something that is going to shift your reality, right? Something that's just going to change and put you on this whole different timeline. Me wanting to come on here and talk about this is a sign itself. If you decided to click on this reading, I feel like this was for you. Okay? I normally don't do this on my lunch breaks. I normally have things I got going on. I got laundry I could be doing. But I felt so called to come on here and do this right now. All right? It says these signs will help you see how to best move forward in order to live your best life. Thank you, Spirit. And y'all remember I said, and let me just tell you how Spirit is speaking. When I say I see the Two of Wands, when I see this, I think of the number 11. Not knowing that the Justice card is also the number 11. Some of you might be seeing 11. 11, 11. The number 20 could be significant. The number 10 could be significant. All right? The next card we got is abundance. All right? Then when I say abundance, immediately people are like, oh, yes, she's talking about I'm going to get some money. I must listen. Hear me out, okay? Abundance can come. Abundance can come in many different forms, okay? You can be abundant in knowledge. You can be abundant in the way you love, you care, you nurture. You can be abundant in the material world, okay? But you also have to open up to receive. You can't be guarded, and you can't have these same ways of thinking, these mentalities of thinking, or limiting yourself, okay, that you can't receive abundance, all right? You're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it all, and to believe that it will flow to you. And remember earlier I said you should know, right? That is a confidence thing. You should know that I am worthy of this. I am worthy to receive this. I open up and receive my heart to open up and receive my heart. I open my heart to receive all the things God has aligned for me. I'm open to receive my guidance, my divine purpose. Whatever it is you're open, be open to receive that abundance because it's here waiting for you. Okay? I'll read this again real quick. You're being asked to open to abundance. And I just take that as confirmation. Here I am on my lunch break, and people still decide to call. Okay? We're going to keep it moving, okay? You're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step towards receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it's on its way. Okay? Just take a moment. Take a moment with me, okay? I know it's been stressed. I know it's been a day for me. I've killed 2 spiders. I had to clean up doggy puke. Okay? I've been working. All right? Things haven't quite just been coasting today. But that's okay. Let's breathe together. Take a deep breath with me. Do that every single time you feel like you're getting razzled, whatever the word may be for you. Okay, last card, and then we're going to pull some angel numbers. Surrender. This came out with the 10 of Wands. God said, let it go. You don't have to carry this. Some of the times we put ourselves in positions to feel like we have to be the be all, say all. I have to handle this. No one else will. I need to take care of this because no one else will. I have to do this because nobody else will. I. You put yourself in that. I've done this. Me. I'm that chick. I'm that woman. I'm that mom. I got to handle this because I know nobody else will. Nobody else can. Nobody else is here. My parents are not here, right? Both of my parents are gone. Carrying things that I feel I've been obligated to have to carry. God is saying surrender today. Not this weekend, not later on, not next week, not next month. Surrender today. Type, I surrender. I surrender. And whatever it is you surrender, let it go today. All right? You're being asked to let go of your need to control each part of your life and surrender to the universe. Control is an illusion, and it's exhausting to try to hold on to it. Look at this guy. He's exhausted. He's tired of carrying this. Okay? Let it go and allow yourself to enjoy the relief that comes from doing so. Because it's on the way. Is what I just heard. The relief is on the way. And that's why I feel like the control aspect is that's the self-sabotage. You wanting to control the situation, control the outcome. You're essentially attempting to try to manipulate your own life. And our life cannot be, let me rephrase, it can be manipulated, but guess what? You have to be prepared for the results of that, right? Karma is real. All right. I want everything organically. Okay. I don't want to manipulate anything to come to me that's not meant to come to me. I want to be ready and aligned, heart, mind, body, spirit, everything aligned to go into wherever I'm trying to go into. If I'm not aligned, I don't want to go into anything that's not aligned. We get an angel number. Father, Mother, God, please. And now I'm going to let y'all go. I'm so sorry this took so long. But I do hope this helps someone. Have faith. Open up. Okay? Pay attention to the signs. Abundance is here. Surrender. All right? Someone's already on that journey. But we have to address the things within ourselves in order to get there. Okay? If you're not addressing the things within yourself, it's going to be quite challenging to even see. Can we get a couple more? Okay, that one just fell. And I want to see. I got 3. All right. All right, we got 3 cards here. Oh, my knee just popped. Belief system 0110. Okay, you might see this number on a clock today. You might see it on a license plate, maybe a receipt, maybe something costs $1.10 or something of the sort. All right, this is your belief system. What does it say? It says go after what you want. Unique destiny, inspiration, talents, gifts, appreciation, and gratitude. You are blessed and with talents. Excuse me. Let me read that again. You're blessed with talents and skills that makes it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different. That's your path to success. Your dreams will soon come true. I just heard, stop attempting to fit in with everyone. You're not like everyone. It's okay to be different. Okay, I'm different. I am not like everybody else at all. And it took me a long time to realize that. Okay, it took me a long time. Next, willpower 1818. Again, another synchronicity. Again, pay attention to the signs. All right, if you see this number, willpower, achievements, success, striving forward. Sorry, that's together. Striving forward, prosperity, go-getters, courage, and luck. Wow, significant events are on the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. When I hear that, that's why I got this Knight of Pentacles. That's what I hear from that. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. 2 cards just confirming that things are going to work out for you. You're meant to shine. You're meant to stand out. You're meant to be different. Your uniqueness in itself is going to create success for you. What does that success look like? Whatever that looks like for you. All right, last card. 666. And people see this number, my God. It's not an evil number. It is not an evil number. It says reflect, okay? That's the reason why we have these shadow cards that came out regarding your mental chains, the stories we're telling ourselves, and the self-sabotage, okay? Love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, and self-love. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. And I feel like this has already been happening for a vast majority of us, right? Things have just been happening, not quite aligning, not coming in when you wanted. But take a moment and look, because some things have been aligning for you. Okay? Gratitude. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. Sometimes the first thing we want to change is our environment, but sometimes it's within ourselves. It's our own identity that we need to reevaluate, which is going to change our whole progress, right? Our whole trajectory on where we're going. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift, again, toward greater optimism, self-assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and inner voice. Pay attention. Y'all, Spirit is speaking right now. To your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. Y'all, if that ain't confirmation, I don't know what is. All right? Spirit is speaking. All right? Have faith. Open up your heart to the abundance that you want to have. Pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities, the messages, everything that's coming on. Let's say you're thinking about something and a song comes on just out of the blue. Why did that song come on? What were you thinking about when that song came on? Right? You see 1111 or 111 or any of these numbers that populated. What were you thinking when you saw those numbers? Okay? Surrender. Surrender to control. We are not in a realm of manipulating our success. Let whatever is meant to come to you in the natural, organic way. Let God, divine, Yeshua, the Most High, however you address the Most High, the universe. Let whatever is being worked on come to you. All right? Let go of that control. All right? Because it's here. It's ready. But you got to have the willpower. You got to let go of those mental blocks. All right? Take it day by day. I'm not expecting you to be a whole new person tomorrow, but you can be. If you do start just really taking the time to say, okay, let's start here. Where am I having issues at? And let's tackle that. Okay? I truly hope this reading, this message helps somebody. I was not expecting it to be 30 minutes long. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry because it was on my heart. So if it was on my heart, I know it's on somebody else's. I appreciate every single one of you, okay, that take the time out of your day to watch this video, to click like. If you know someone that this may resonate for, send this to them, okay? I'm just doing this because it's been called on me to do, all right? I'm just thankful that I'm able to do this. I'm just thankful. All right. And I thank you. I hope you have a most amazing Tuesday. Don't work too hard today. Try to find some time for yourself. Clear your head if you need to. Make sure you keep glowing and growing, y'all. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.